there is the number 13. That's Lorenzo Trefethen, the Trefethen Family Vineyards machine, one of our GT Cup by Momo cars. He's running 4th in that category right now, and he's battling with some of the guys a little bit farther back in the GTA group.
My first word was tractor. Growing up on the vineyard, there was just a bunch of great machinery around and I always loved it. Then grew up rallying through the vineyard in a Kawasaki Mule. Mom liked that. All the vineyard guys didn't. Then started club racing about 4 years ago. You and I had a few good runs out there in NASA Spec E30. Started to climb the ladder, got Dad into racing, which turned out to be a really great move because then we could spend some time together at the track, and he helped really sort of set up the cars and the teams. And then last year was fortunate enough to jump into the Pirelli GT3 Cup Trophy. Did really well there and signed with ANSA earlier this year. It's my first pro contract. Loving the team. They've prepared a great car for me every time, and it's been a year of growth so far. At the first 5 tracks I've never been to, and the last 5 I have passing familiarity with until we get back home to Sonoma and Laguna Seca, which I'm really looking forward to. And I mean, just look around. This is an amazing place to be. The fans are great and just loving it.
Coming up on the back of Lorenzo Trefethen, one of our GT Cup by Momo drivers in the Trefethen Family Vineyards car, and he sees him coming, eases over a little earlier, lets him through.
Favorite part is, I think I'm going to say something that might be unpopular with the other drivers. I really like the standing start. I might be the only one out there, but I haven't had a really great one yet. But there's nothing like sitting there on the grid waiting for the lights to go out. Just the anticipation and everything that goes along with it. There's no other feeling quite like it. This is a 991 GT3 Cup, and we got it off the truck about off the boat, I should say, from Germany about 2 weeks before COTA. I think really the first time it had seen pavement was that first race, and so kudos to Porsche for putting together just an excellent car, because we were up to speed rather quickly. Still learning the car, still getting familiar with it, but we've been in the top 3 or 5 every race, and we intend to continue that.
He had a cut tire. That tire went down, and Lorenzo Trefethen, if he can hang on here, he's coming through. He is going to bring home the Trefethen Family Vineyards number 13 to a big win. What a story. Last lap drama in the GT Cup by Momo category. Lorenzo Trefethen brings home a victory.
Wow.
Oh,
a shocker at the finish day.
Trefethen Family Vineyards is my family's vineyard and winery, and it's something that I grew up in and am now very involved with, part of the executive team. Had to pitch my sister and our CEO and president on this World Challenge Series as a way to bring the wine to a whole new fan base, and we were excited, and so far really the series and the fans here have exceeded expectations. We've seen a real jump in business in every market that we've been to, and especially after the earthquake last year, which really put a big hurt on our great old building, which I'm so happy to say 2 days before, or the day before coming here to Long Beach, we stood back up. So the universe is finally kind of going our way, and but that was where our tasting room was. So this has provided us with a real platform to bring the winery to our fans and also engage with a whole new demographic that may not have heard about our wines.
And speaking of Lorenzo Trefethen in that Trefethen Family Vineyards machine, let's get down to Jeff.
What a race. I mean, the guys gave me a great car, really predictable throughout the race. The tires started to go off at the end, but I was definitely able to manage it. Looks like Sloan and Colin had a little coming together that kind of got me up to them, and then Fogg kind of bumped past me in 3. Finally last corner really. I mean, turn 8 off the Andretti straight. Viper came by, fog. I don't know if it messed up his arrow or what, but he just spun in front of me, and I was able to bring it home to the win.
What a day for that team. Absolutely awesome.
Well, we have to thank Alain Nadal at ANSA Motorsports for really putting the car together, giving me the opportunity to drive in this series and drive with his team. My crew chief, Bobby, couldn't do anything without him. Steven, my engineer, and then, of course, Trefethen Family Vineyards, 750 Commerce, and the guys at Anderson Mobile Estates have really rolled out something special for us this weekend.